We saw the Minecraft movie on the weekend. It is hilarious.
Oh, good.
Like, if you haven't seen, I encourage you to see that. Even if
I
you
don't know anything about it. Why would I go?
even if you don't know anything about Minecraft, like Jack Black and Jason Momoa are hysterical. Like, it's so funny. Like, I was laughing out loud a lot. It was funny. The kids were like, "Mom, you were almost snorting," and I was like, "Yeah, okay."
Cool.
Don't be a snorter, Mom.
Cool, guys. My kids are so loud in movies. Like, they talk. They're trying to tell me things, and I'm like, "Shh, quiet." And they're just...
Where do they get that from, Rachel?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, let's get this thing on the road. This is due to underwhelming demand, the podcast. Actually, this is the Ottawa Senators of podcasts.
Oh, wow.
Because as you know, neither us or the Senators will win the Stanley Cup this year. So sad.
Like us, the podcast?
Yeah, that's
Sure.
why, that's why we're the...
Poor Forman. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, bummed. I'm sorry, Forman. I'm not rubbing it in. That's not my job. I'm just trying to make a joke. That's all.
Just remembered, I suppose I have to buy you some beer still.
Yeah, that would be nice. I would like
Oh,
that.
yes, the bet is still
There's a
on.
bet, and I
Right.
would like that, yeah.
Right.
Not
Okay.
that the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to win a Stanley Cup anytime soon, but I'm just saying.
Well, they keep winning.
We
Okay,
did
well,
know at the time of this
as
release.
of the time we're taping this, but by the time this airs, who knows? But
Exactly.
Rachel, you may want to tamp that down.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah,
yes.
tamp that
But
down.
Jeremy
Okay.
was happy last night as of
Good.
this
I'm
recording,
happy that
so,
Jeremy
yeah.
was happy about that.
Okay.
Okay, on the podcast today, if you'd like to know, Rachel does not want to be who she is. That's fascinating. We'll have that. Will require some thought.
It's a therapy session, guys.
Dave, that would be me.
Because I know how helpful you are.
Yeah. Dave wonders what the deal is with dump trucks.
Yeah, what's the deal
And,
with dump trucks?
That's right. We're going to play What's the Deal. And Forman has no idea what to get someone for Mother's Day. I can't imagine who.
No, I actually know exactly what to get my wife Ashley for Mother's Day.
I got it
Oh, you
wrong.
do know.
All
And I
right.
trust,
Okay.
Rachel, that you had a very good Mother's Day and happy belated Mother's Day at this point.
Yes.
It is a
Although,
little,
at the
we're-
time of this recording, it is before Mother's
it's
Day.
just prior to
Yes.
Mother's Day. That's right.
Yes.
Okay,
well,
so
happy
Forman,
Mother's
this
Day.
is
Hopefully you all had a great,
whoa,
day.
whoa, though. Because I am having, and I'm sure because I have made this abundantly clear that this time of year is a very busy time
Yes.
for Dave to try to come up with ideas for gifts because
Oh, yes.
this Mother's Day weekend. Mother's Day was Sunday, and my wife's birthday was Saturday. So try
I actually
try that
thought it
one
was
on.
the same day, but I guess I miscalculated.
Some years
Yeah,
it is.
some years it is, but so try that one on for size.
So you're gonna have a birthday and then Mother's Day.
Yeah,
Straight-
and our anniversary was a few days ago.
Oh,
so-
right. That's right. Why
there
did
you
you do
go.
everything in May?
I don't know.
That was poor
Don't-
planning.
I didn't give birth to my wife, so don't blame me for that.
No.
You picked a wedding date.
Yeah, the wedding you could have helped.
Yeah, I guess I did do that. That was dumb. Although
well.
I'm not sure I picked a wedding date.
You also didn't pick that.
Don't-
You didn't have
I
a
don't-
choice.
Yeah, I don't know if I recall who picked that, but it may not have been me.
You were
I
given a
doubt it.
date on which to show up in a tuxedo.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
my wife Ashley has actually told me exactly
Oh.
what she would like for Mother's Day.
That
not
doesn't count.
fair.
You should-
That's terrible.
Yes.
I knew you
you-
guys would say that.
You
Yeah,
can't. You have
that's
to
not
think of it
fair.
on your own.
Do you though?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I think so. Dave
well, you
would.
try to.
Yeah, but what if she beats you to it and you don't have to?
Okay.
I
Let
don't
me
know,
tell you
Foreman.
what
You can't take credit for that. I mean,
Well, I'm not taking
that
credit.
could
for
happen
it.
in your life, I guess, but that's not
really.
something.
I'm right off the bat before you know anything else about the story. I'm
Yeah.
saying she chose it.
Okay.
Okay.
She told you exactly what she wanted for Mother's Day.
She even took a picture
So-
of it on the shelf on sale at Canadian Tire and wrote Mother's
Oh,
Day.
It's from Canadian Tire, Foreman. Go to a
On
jewelry
sale.
store. Go to it. Don't buy the
If you're buying
Mother's Day
something
gift
for
from
your wife
Canadian
at
Tire.
Canadian Tire.
Nope.
I swear this isn't going to end well.
Yeah.
I would like a follow-up next
That can't be your only gift.
Next week's podcast, we need
As
a
of
follow-up.
right now,
we will
you
have a
still
follow-up.
have some time, and that can't be your only gift. I'm telling you
I
right
don't
now.
think so. Yes, I agree. I think, Forman, you need to.
Sure.
You need to give her something from the girls.
Well, that's what the teachers have been doing with them at school.
No, Forman.
The whole,
no,
I knew the
Forman.
whole
Forman.
homemade thing that Emily's been working
I'm
on.
going to send you some jewelry options from
don't
some
even
stores
help
you can go.
Jewelry?
Yeah.
All right, why don't you
outta
tell
here.
me
Yeah.
what do you see on Canadian Tire that's ideal for your wife?
And before I tell you what it is, just I will have you know that I have floated this question out there, and I have a lot
To
of
who?
support
Not us.
from other moms on social media
Okay.
saying, like, if I
What is it?
specifically tell you that I want something, then yes, buy it for me.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
very true, but you better get me something else.
Yep. Yep. Also true.
Well, I don't know. So another
Also
person,
true.
Nicole wrote, if she sends you the hint, take it and run. She
Yep.
did you a favor. I love when my husband gets me kitchen gadgets.
No.
Oh, no.
Nope.
I know what you're going to
No.
say, Rachel. Yeah.
No.
Yep.
We learned that the hard way. As you know, and I've told you
Uh-huh.
many times, we as kids learned the hard way not to buy that for mom as a gift.
Jeremy ever bought you a kitchen gadget, Rachel?
No, not for a gift. No. However, I did buy him at his request an air fryer for Christmas. But that wasn't the only gift.
Mm-hmm.
That was
much
one
like-
of many.
Much like Dave's gifting history, there was another comment from Amber who said, my husband has bought me both a new vacuum and new garbage can for 2 separate Christmases.
Okay,
Oh
well,
my
the
God.
garbage can is not a gift.
No.
Ever,
But
She says
ever,
that's what I
ever.
asked for. I
new
much prefer
garbage
the
can?
practical
Why would
gifts.
anybody ask
No.
for a garbage can? You must need nothing if all you want is a new garbage
Yeah,
can.
really.
She was-
I would rather have a colonoscopy than a new garbage can.
How do you get rid of the old garbage
Yeah,
can? Because they think
exactly.
it's the can. They don't take it.
I don't know.
You have
That
to drive
makes
that
no
to the
sense.
Fits in
dump,
the
and
new
then
one.
it's another chore to do.
I just feel like if you're okay with a garbage can as a gift, you've been given lousy gifts all your life.
You've been
You don't-
conditioned to
Yes,
accept
Yes,
you're conditioned, and
exactly.
you're just
Yeah.
perpetually disappointed.
Sure.
Well, this gift that I have purchased now follows a series of discussions in recent times
Uh-huh.
about how we don't even know how we acquired them, other than probably since both of us went to college and came with some, and now we're still using them. And they're terrible, and they're falling apart, and they're about to be a safety risk when water is boiling in them. So she sent me the pictures of exactly the set she wanted.
Oh God, what did you
Oh,
buy?
he's got it right there.
You bought new pots and
bought-
pans.
It's a 10-piece stainless steel cook set from Canadian Tire.
No,
That's okay, actually. I don't.
no, it's
that's,
not.
That's an okay Mother's Day gift. I
I'm not
think.
buying that for. I don't want that for a gift.
That's an okay Mother's Day gift. I believe there's a part of me.
You should be
because
just
that's
buying
not,
that anyway.
but it's not cheap.
No, but it
No,
was on
it's
sale.
not cheap, but you need it, and it's on sale. So then go buy something from People's.
Like what?
A nice necklace. I don't know.
Oh,
Must
knock
be
it
nice
off.
to be able to afford all
like
of
the
it.
one you're wearing
Well-
right now, Rachel.
My bare neck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't leave my house. Ashley has like a real job.
She mostly works from home as well.
Okay.
I would say Forman. If it was like a blender or a mixer,
It
or I think
you say it
I'm
ain't?
a little, but I'm not. If that's what she told you she wants, I'm okay with that. But I still think you need to give her something small, something from the girls.
Yes. Which they're working on at school with their teachers.
Oh my God.
You're gonna
Okay.
lose.
We
You're
need an
gonna
update
lose.
on this.
You're gonna lose.
I know
You're gonna
she's
lose.
asking for it,
You're
but
gonna
you would win
lose.
bonus points if you got her something else.
You're gonna lose for me.
Just saying.
You're gonna.
Yes.
This.
I think, yeah.
You know.
Sure,
Foreman, don't go,
I want what
don't
I
go
asked
down
for,
like
but-
your team did. Okay. Try to make a save.
You're not winning any Stanley Cups with that pans and pots
try
set.
to make a save here for me. I like your gift. I think it's a good gift. I don't think it's a bad gift.
I don't think it's a gift.
I do. I think it's a perfect gift. It's expensive.
Yes.
It's what she wants.
Yes.
It's shiny.
Yeah,
Well,
very.
no, she asked for that, Rachel.
Stainless steel can go in the dishwasher.
I don't really have a problem with that, but I believe there's a little embellishment that should go into it, and it doesn't have to come from you. Maybe from the girls. That's all. No?
Again, it is coming. But I
Okay,
just-
Forman. All right, you do you, Forman.
Okay, we'll get an update next week.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was
it
part
won
of
a
the
lot of
show prep
awards.
today was that
I know.
some of the Cardinals that were in the conclave,
Yeah, were
because they're
apparently
first-timers,
watching
they had to
Conclave.
watch the movie to know what
To
hell
know what
do.
to do.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, don't they give them like a pamphlet or something?
Popes get pamphlets?
The Pope pamphlet.
Perhaps.
I feel like they should have some kind of
Pope get a
protocol that
pamphlet.
they give in a pamphlet.
Protocol.
I think they have
about
a
the Pope.
protocol. They have a protocol pamphlet for popes.
Yeah. It's very popular.
It's very popular.
well, every-
and pertinent.
You know,
Yes.
10 years. It's, I don't know how popular it is. You only use it when-
Pertaining to the picking of the
Yeah,
Pope.
that's right. Pertaining to the picking of the Pope.
Yes, exactly. So they
I'm-
so they know what to do,
Yeah.
obviously.
And after they pick the Pope, they're pooped.
Yeah. They're pontificated out.
This is due to underwhelming demand. It's Dave, Rachel, and Forman. This is the podcast that's, like the weather on the May 2-4 weekend. Hit or miss.
At the start of it, I just think it better be good.
Hit or miss. That's what? The podcast or the weather?
Both. Start of the weekend. This better be good.
All right. It better
Sorry
be
to
good.
disappoint you on one of those fronts.
Yeah,
Impress
exactly.
me,
Forman,
bitches.
Foreman kicked it off. I think he did all right.
Yeah,
It was all right.
sure.
Okay. It's my turn, and I have an issue with dump trucks.
They're bigger than theirs.
You know
Yes,
what?
they're
I
bigger
just
than the-
commented driving home tonight on a big RV in someone's driveway, and Jeremy
Yeah.
said that I was an old woman. And
Yeah.
so now you having a trouble with dump trucks.
Does that make me an old woman?
Old man, yeah, for sure, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that it makes me an old man because I think anybody now. I've never been to where Forman lives now. I've been to where he used to live, but I know he's in St. Thomas, which is a small city, and I'm sure there's some sort of construction going on there.
Tons.
But Rachel, you live in a town where if they build a house, I think it's a big deal. Like,
Yes, it is actually. We
Yeah,
walk by
and-
two of them every day, and every
Yeah,
day we
there's a
comment,
front-end
"Oh, look
loader
at that,
there.
what they're doing now."
there's a front end loader, big deal.
Oh,
But
it's cement
in-
day.
In the city, yes. In the city, there this time of year, and I've noticed it because I kind of travel in sort of morning rush hour, to go and play golf. And I have to travel.
Oh.
I know, what a terrible life I lead. But it's a 20-minute trip, and most of my trip is through an area that is really under construction. Homes, roads, roundabouts, all kinds
Well,
of
you
stuff
live in
is
the
going-
Northwest. That area
Yeah, but
is
I'm
never
not
under
I'm
construction.
not in the Northwest. There's a lot of dump trucks up here in the Northwest because they're always doing some kind of shit up here. But I'm not. No, I'm leaving the Northwest to go sort of Southwest, and there's a lot of activity in this Southwest area. And normally I would take a shortcut that I know, except that there's construction. They've closed a bridge on the shortcut that I know, so I can't get through. So I have
Okay.
to take a route that involves everybody else. And I hate that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I hate everybody else.
Of course.
I just hate everybody else that's on the road at the same time as me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't discriminate. I hate you all. I just
We know
The
that
feeling
about
is
you.
mutual.
We know that
I don't-
about you, Dave.
I don't
Yeah.
pick on one singular vehicle. I hate all of you.
Yeah.
And I especially hate dump trucks because they now appear to be everywhere. And the one thing I know about a dump truck, and this is why I have an issue with dump trucks, is dump trucks are notoriously and people who drive. If you drive a dump truck, that's a tough job. I know it's a tough job.
It is?
There's got to be like 12 or 15 gears. And I know that it takes a while for you
Is it not automatic?
No.
It's not. They have to drive a stick, all the transports?
Semis too, yeah. Any big truck like that will be driving.
There's newer
Really?
There are
transports
newer
that are
ones
becoming
that are
automatic, but
that might be automatic. But this is why I'm asking.
That is a
this
bit
question.
trickier than the normal car, I guess. Sure.
part of why you
Well,
need
if
a
you've
special
ever
license.
wondered
Okay,
why, if you've ever been stuck behind a dump truck, Rachel,
Right.
it takes them forever to get up to speed.
Well,
It's
any
because
big
there's
truck,
like
yeah.
12 or 15. I have no idea.
I
I've
thought
never,
it was just because they're big and heavy. That's what I
Well,
thought.
that's
Both.
part of it too.
Okay.
That is part of it. But my question is, at this point, 2025, and I've lived a long, full life, and I would like to continue living a long, full life, hating everybody on the road. I know where I'm headed, so it doesn't really matter. That's why I want to continue
I wonder
living
who
my...
the pessimist is.
I know where I'm going to end up. That's why I want to live a long life.
Right.
But anyway, it's 2025, and it occurred to me the other day as I was stuck behind two of them, one and then another, and we're in a single lane, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm wondering to myself, gee, in 2025, can't we come up with a better idea? Isn't there a faster
better
way?
idea than what? Dump trucks?
Well, just
For
a
loads of
faster
stuff?
way to move
Dirt?
whatever's in that dump truck. And most of the time, Rachel,
Hmm.
it's basically dirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's junk or dirt.
What do you
Well,
want to do
you
with
know-
it? Like,
you know
I
what-
want it to move faster, Foreman. What do you
But
mean? What do
how?
I want
And
you to
where?
do with it? Look,
You could have
look,
smaller dump trucks that move. There's a little more
There are
zippy.
smaller dump trucks, and
Yeah.
they do move faster, Rachel, but
Okay.
not fast enough.
Right. Not for you, Dave.
Okay,
If
yeah.
anybody's on
No,
the road
I'm
with
not
you, though,
speeding.
nothing's...
I am not speeding, okay?
No, you
I
just don't want anyone in front of you.
I just want to go, like, when the light turns green, let's go.
Okay.
Not,
What do you want to have happen other than dump trucks? Because here's an idea, though. When we
I
had
don't
our
think you-
pool done and they had to take all the dirt from the back to
Yeah.
the front, they used a conveyor belt to
that's
put the
handy.
dirt on, and
I
then
had
it
a
shipped
dump-
it to the
I had
front
a
yard
big old
into the
dump
truck.
truck in my backyard, and I'm still dealing with the tire marks.
You could build like overhead conveyor belts, and then instead of the
No.
trucks.
big-
I don't.
How
What are you
long are these
talking
things?
about?
Well, exactly.
Can't
this is
we-
very.
Look,
what are you
I
going to
know-
do other than dump trucks, Dave?
Look, the guys driving dump trucks I don't want to eliminate their jobs. I want to make their jobs easier. I want to make them beloved on the road, not hated. And they look, there are some dump truck drivers, and I'm positive, I know this to be a fact, that they're just like me. They hate the rest of us on the road, and they're going to go as slow as they please. They don't care. And then there are the double dump trucks. You ever been stuck behind one of those?
No.
You don't want to be.
right.
No.
Double dump truck.
Pulling another.
It's
well, yes, I've
pulling
been stuck.
another dump truck.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Well, they got a big load.
That's a big load. Like that little town of yours does not have dump trucks, right?
Yeah, we've got dump
No,
trucks.
you don't.
I'm sure we have dump truck drivers.
Well, look, I'm not against the drivers. I know it's a tough job. I just feel like in 2025, like I've been alive for a long time, and dump trucks have been around since I was a kid. They were slow then,
before
and
then.
they're still slow.
Did you know cars were invented
Yes.
just before you were born?
Yes, but they're faster, and they are self-driving, and they've done all kinds of things with cars. Rachel,
Okay.
don't give me a hard time here. I'm just
Okay,
trying.
sorry.
I'm just saying. Look,
I don't know what
think
the solution is, though.
Well, look,
other
I
than
think
having more
I think that
smaller trucks.
Here's what I think: 95% of, 94% of the smart people in the world should be trying to cure cancer, because I'm sick and tired of losing people that I love and I know, and
That's
you know,
true.
from that. So that's fine. Then we can take another 3% or 4% that could maybe work on peace, harmony, and feeding the hungry. Can we do that?
Yes,
And then can
yeah.
we just have 1% of the smart people in the world make dump trucks faster? Can't we do that?
Just you want to.
Can't we?
So what
Like,
you
it's
want
possible.
is a souped-up dump
I
truck.
know it's possible. I know it's got to be possible.
Right.
We've made cars faster. We've made planes faster.
Yeah, I think you
We've-
just put a big
we've
chrome
made
muffler on the
trains-
back of it.
We've made trains
Wouldn't that make
faster.
it- yeah.
But why has nobody stopped and thought, just like, am I a genius, or am I just a dumb radio guy who just goes, what the hell? Why is it taking so long
They
to
must
move
have
a dump
made-
truck faster?
They must have made like transports, whatever, all of those. They must have made them lighter or something so that they can get up to speed faster. No? Like,
Well,
haven't they?
Probably. And
I'm sure they have.
I
at
don't
the
think
risk
so.
of going down a road I don't want to go down, but I think you're the future, especially with all the dump trucks around St. Thomas working on that friggin' VW battery plant. Maybe that battery plant eventually can make batteries big and strong enough to power a dump truck, because when you drive
Okay.
an electric
All right.
vehicle,
See, well, there
the
you go.
power is instantaneous, David.
There you go. See?
Is it?
See?
Okay.
Maybe Foreman's one of the 1% that should be working on dump trucks
Well, that
instead of
is a
being on
road
the
that you
radio,
do-
Foreman.
that you don't wanna
Maybe
go
you're the
down.
genius I'm looking for.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, they were making some delivery
trucks
trucks with batteries, and that so far hasn't gone well in this area.
I
So
understand
that's
that, but
that's
they were
another thing.
self-driving, I thought. Weren't they
I
self-driving
don't know if they were
delivery trucks?
self-driving.
That's
Were they?
different. And I'm not suggesting we make dump trucks fly, because I feel like that's dangerous. But I
Sure. Yeah.
I just feel
What's
anyway.
the deal with dump trucks? Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
I get it.
I mean, hey, it's a
mean,
I don't
universal
like any of
feeling.
the
If
trucks.
you turn, or a vehicle turns in front of you and it's a dump truck and you're right behind
They're
it, every
first-
single person
you're
is
like,
like, mother.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly.
No,
I know that-
No,
I mean-
why did you do this to me? No,
That's
get out of the
right.
way.
Yep.
I know.
I know that by
I-
me saying I don't like any trucks, all the truck drivers are going to be like, hey, but I don't. I don't like to be behind you.
No, nobody likes to be behind
I
a
don't
truck,
want to
but
be
I
behind
appreciate-
you. It's
I
annoying.
appreciate,
I
like,
can't
I'm not,
see, and you're slower than me.
I'm not mad
And
at the
that's
truck
that.
drivers. I'm not upset with the truck drivers. They're
Right.
doing a job. It's a good job. I'm just saying there's
Someone's
got
to do it. Well,
somebody has to go, hey.
yeah.
Anyway, so if I'm the guy, I'll take
Okay.
the fall. Get out of my way.
Dave brought it up.
This is due to Underwhelming Demand. It's a podcast. It's a podcast that's kind of like the May 2 4-long weekend. It's going to end with fireworks.
Ah.
Foreman,
Yes.
Foreman guarantees it.
Yes. At the Thamesford Calathumpian. The theme this year is Calathumpian Goes Country.
That's not the
Was it
fireworks.
not country
I was
before?
hoping
I mean,
for
they're in
another
the
email
country.
from your mom, but okay, that's fine. That's right. That's the fireworks I was hoping for, but all right.
His mom only
Fine.
writes every couple months. We just had one from her
I wish
a few
you.
episodes ago.
So we didn't. Oh, we don't have one.
No.
All right. I'm sorry.
Is
She
that
hasn't
not
really got-
enough?
All
We
right.
love your mom, Foreman. We like
See?
to hear from
We're good.
her.
We're
mostly
starting-
about you.
We're starting to get some fireworks, just like I thought. Just poke him a bit more.
He gets higher. Okay. Well, I don't have any fireworks for you, but I am going last. So it's my turn. And my husband.
It's not a segue. I'm not
Not,
giving you the
it's not even
siren.
remotely a siren.
Well, it is kind of.
Not really.
Now it really
Fine.
This is
isn't,
not a
but-
firework, but I'm going last.
Well, you said fireworks at the end, so the end, and this is
Okay,
it.
that's fine.
Fine.
All right.
Don't expect me to bring any fireworks.
I know you're still trying, but it's still not quite working.
Okay, keep
It'll
going.
never be good enough. When am I
Keep
good enough?
going. Keep going.
My husband was just away for 2 nights, 3 days, and for work, and I hate it when he goes away because I don't love it. I have friends whose husbands go away quite a bit, and they really enjoy that. I really hate it. I don't.
Is
like
it because you have to do everything?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, I think that's yeah. And I don't. If one of us is missing out of the 4 of us, I just feel like something's missing. Right? There's a piece gone, which I hate. But yeah, it is also that.
No, you won't.
What do you mean?
You know, wait till your children get a little older, and when one of them's away, you'll be like,
It's so quiet and clean.
Great.
Yeah. I did notice, though, the cleaning ladies were here when he was gone. And the house...
Go on, please.
Yeah, please.
And the house...
Cleaning ladies.
Do tell.
The house
Plural.
stayed cleaner for like an extra 24 hours.
Because
So I've been blaming the kids, but I actually think it's him. Anyway, that's not what I was going to talk about. But just so he was away, and I don't love it when he's away. Just
and
because
we've ascertained why.
and you've
You know
ascertained why. Yeah. And so tonight he was back. He's back and came home after work today. So as of this recording, and I said to him in the car, I said, I am a strong, independent woman, as you all know, but I really don't want to have to be. Like, I'm glad that you're back. And he thought that was the funniest thing.
Funny.
I was like,
You thought
okay.
it was funny?
Yeah, but I just don't want to have to do everything, Like, I'm not cut out to be a single parent. I'm not cut out to do everything.
Most
You better
people
be
aren't.
you better be particularly nice to Jeremy.
Yeah. I even don't mind that I have to watch his stupid sports when he's gone because he's gone and I'm like, well, what am I going to watch? We either watch sports or stupid cop shows. And when he's gone, I don't know what to watch. And then I ended up watching a documentary on Donald Trump that was 5 years old. That's what I watched. How lame is that?
That's a very poor choice.
I know.
Yeah. You don't blame
And then I
him.
went to bed angry and
That'll
couldn't
do
sleep.
it.
I had a bad sleep because I was by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought, thank God he's coming home soon. Thank God he's only gone for 2 days.
And so
I don't know how my friends do this with their husbands gone for like a week or 10 days at a time.
well,
They enjoy it.
If my wife had said to me that, what is it exactly you said?
I'm a strong, I'm an
Right.
independent woman, right? I'm raising
Yeah, yeah.
2 independent little girls. But I don't want to have to do that. Right?
Yeah.
If my wife had said that to me, I don't know what I wouldn't have laughed. I
No.
would have looked over and gone, I don't know what the answer to that is.
I don't.
I don't.
I know the
thought
answer
that was
isn't
pretty
laughter.
I know
Well-
it's not laughter, and
I
I
kinda
know
said it as a joke,
and
I
I know
guess.
it's not. I think probably my answer would have been, and yours too, Forman.
Yeah.
Initially would have been, because
It's not prepared for that one.
yeah,
Well, you know
because
what
I would
prompted
not be prepared for that one.
No.
The girls got home from school and I said, Dad's going to be home any minute. So they were like, okay. So they went outside to wait for him. And he came home like 10 minutes later and they said, Dad, you're home. Can you kill this spider? It's been in the house.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, that's what I'm good for. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like,
Why
well, they
I'm
didn't even
here.
tell me about the spider. I would have actually killed it.
Exactly. See, that's what I would expect when I walked in the
Yeah.
door. There's
Well,
a
that's what he
spider.
got.
Can you get rid of it?
They met him on the driveway. They were excited that he's home because
Can
we
you
need
kill
you to
the
kill the spider.
Sure.
At the
And I was like,
opposite
well,
end of the
same,
scale.
actually, Jeremy, because it's garbage night and I didn't want to have to do that.
Oh,
So,
wow.
At the opposite end of the scale, when there was a time when everyone would say, hey, Daddy's home.
yeah.
And now I come home and no one even looks up from their
Yes.
tablets.
Yes.
Yes.
Ever.
And many times now I get, hey, Mommy killed a spider while you were away. So, like, I don't even think they would notice if I was gone for a
Yeah.
week.
What good am I then? What do I do around here?
I'm not fulfilling any purpose other than,
Right.
like, the lawn's not cut.
Well, yeah, the lawn has to be cut. And also, we have 2 more ceiling fans that need to be installed. So, he has to do that this weekend. He only got 1 of 3 put up before he left.
Why, you didn't do one while he was gone?
No, I don't do that. He has to do that. I can't change electrical.
Can you cut the grass?
No.
You know, oh my God, Ashley got the funniest text from her mom because her parents are going away for like 10 days or 12 days. And,
Oh,
and Marlene texted Ashley,
yes.
hey, can you cut our grass while we're away? Which Ashley immediately tried to pass off to me. And I said, she asked you.
That's right.
You know what? My mom would directly text Jeremy.
Yes.
Oh, well, she knows better.
I'm surprised that Marlene texted
She
Ashley.
knows better. She knows better.
Anyway, he's home and all is well.
Uh-huh.
And yes, Marlene, I'll cut the grass.
Because you have to.
Yeah. It really was meant for you.
This is due to Underwhelming Demand. It's a podcast. It's Dave, Rachel, and Forman, and you can find us online, underwhelming.ca. And we would appreciate that if you find us, you tell everybody else about us. And if you know somebody that would like to sponsor us, maybe you want to sponsor us, and tell them to go to underwhelming.ca. Tell them to email us at daverachelforman@gmail.com, whatever it takes, because to keep the podcast running, the sponsorships help. And as you can tell, there weren't very... If you heard a sponsor...
We are lacking.
If you heard a sponsor wherever you downloaded this podcast, we didn't get a penny from that.
No.
Right,
FYI,
yeah.
FYI.
Well, we eventually get like a couple pennies from them.
Oh, do we
actually.
get a couple pennies?
Like
from that?
quite
not a
literally
lot.
pennies.
It's pennies.
Yeah, it is.
Pennies from that.
So thank you to the someone who bought us 3 coffees.
Yay!
Oh,
Saying-
nice.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yes, we enjoy listening to your podcast. We were fans when you were on the radio.
Oh,
that's
thank you
nice.
very much.
Matter of
Isn't that
fact,
nice?
so
Isn't that
appreciate
nice?
that.
Okay.
You can buy us a coffee on our website, underwhelming.ca.
Yep.
We love you for doing that. Thank you.
I have an email from Debbie. She sent this a couple weeks ago, so sorry, Debbie, that we're just getting to it now. She says, I'm a little behind on episodes, but I was on vacation and I missed 2 weeks. FYI, I did take more underwear than needed, but my reasoning is that after I go for a swim and take my suit off, I put on clean underwear, even if I only wore a pair for an hour that day. I have a thing about putting underwear back on that I haven't that I've already taken off. That's fair enough.
I think I have that thing too. I have a thing when I put on underwear, but that's a completely different story.
Yeah.
If they've come entirely off,
they've
then
come off,
they're not coming
clean
back
ones.
on.
They shouldn't come back on.
I get
No.
that.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get
Sure.
that. Yeah.
For sure.
I have comments on many shows that I haven't gotten around to sending because I was driving and then I forgot. I was just walking my dog and listened to episode 119, which coincidentally included an email from somebody who said they were walking and listening to their dog. In that episode, you talked about Dave's friend who had a cat in his freezer.
Yes.
We have put a hamster and also a cat in the freezer,
Oh, okay.
not at the same time.
Oh, well, I thought maybe they were
Friends?
friends or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
The reason was because we wanted to bury them. The hamster was our daughter's. She was 7 or 8, and it was winter and the ground was frozen. So
Yes, of
same
course.
issue. They needed to go in the freezer until we could dig a hole. I don't know if that makes a difference to your disgust, but it was in the downstairs freezer and not the fridge freezer that has everyday use.
Oh, good.
Well,
Okay,
I
so
just
it's the
wonder.
deep freezer.
I wonder how properly wrapped, the dead animals.
I hope
are.
well. Yeah.
Yes, that's all.
Sure.
Yes.
Another reason you may need to put a cat in the freezer happened to my friend. Her cat died at home on the weekend. This was when the emergency vet was not operating 24 hours because of a vet shortage. So they had to put the cat in the freezer until they could take it to the vet. Otherwise, the smell. Having said that, there is no excuse to have a cat in your freezer for 6 months.
No.
6 months is a long
Yeah.
time.
Is it still there, Dave?
Huh?
Is it still there?
I believe so. At last check, still there.
Really? You
Yeah,
gotta
still there.
tell us when that gets removed.
Yeah.
Okay, she says.
I will do that. I
Yes.
will continue to ask.
We need that
Okay.
update.
It's not that he.
What was
trust
Forman
me.
going to update us on? We need. Oh, a picture of Righty.
No,
Lefty.
it's lefty.
I know, but we're calling him Righty. So that,
Okay, we're calling. Anyway, it's
Anonymity.
not. My friend doesn't want the cat in his freezer. He wants it out. So
Yes.
yeah.
just so you know.
Well,
Who
fair enough.
does want to keep it in the freezer?
Well, someone clearly
Keeps getting forgotten, I think.
Right,
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
Debbie says, in closing, today was the announcement of Forman's new job at Country 104. I love this news, and I will now tune into that station. I kind of stopped listening to the local country radio
Oh, that's
after
too bad.
you guys left BX93 Pure Country. Take care from Debbie. Thank you, Debbie.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
find Forman. He's
Find
there.
Forman.
104.
He's back.
Yep.
Back on the air, back doing country music. So that's
Local
great.
country radio once again.
Yes.
Yes. Thanks to Rachel for taking all those pictures my mom sent in her last email and posting them everywhere.
I
Yes.
knew we were going to get fireworks. I told you, fireworks.
and
at
you
the
know
end.
what?
Thanks, Forman. Are you upset?
I
Are you
also
gonna-
sent them in our newsletter, which you can sign up for at underwhelming.ca. Please do, because I put a lot of work into that every week, and I would like more subscribers.
I'm looking at these pictures everywhere, Forman. Everywhere.
Yeah.
It was nice of your mom.
If
to
I
do
have
that.
baby pictures of Forman, you bet your bottom dollar I'm posting it everywhere I can.
Yes.
I always liked it when Forman would be, and I never understood it, but he used to send us every summer a picture of himself on a floaty at his cottage.
Yes,
Those
I
were my
still have
favorite.
those, I think.
Those
somewhere.
are my favorites. I will post
I'll dig one
those
out. I think I've got
anywhere.
you on a duck
I'll
or
post
something.
I'll post them upside down.
Yep.
I'll post them in the middle of winter saying, see you there.
Will you post them here or there? I will post them everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you, Forman, for those. Always appreciated. So,
You're welcome.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
we
gotta
have-
write a poem about that. I see Forman on a duck. I see Forman.
I could see Forman on a truck.
A train.
Is he on a dump truck? Because I hate him on a dump truck.
Some of the commentary on said photographs are
That's
his cheeks are so rosy, probably due to everyone pinching them all the time. Also, who cares about baby Forman? Where's baby Windsor?
Good point.
I could probably ask for a photo of that.
Baby Windsor and Baby Forman side by side would be good.
I have
You best
I have-
believe there's plenty of those.
I have adult Windsor and adult Forman I could do side by side.
Yeah. In the one of the me in front of the birthday cake that looks like an Easter bunny, me as quite a small child, Deborah says, I had that cake too, which is
Really?
hilarious because it's an extremely unique cake.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting.
Very unique.
It's a lot. Yeah.
But that was the kind of cake. It was a flat slab cake with like the icing that was all like dots kind of thing.
Yeah. Another comment like the previous one from Sherry that asks, where's Winston?
No, it's
Windsor.
It's
Windsor.
Windsor.
No, I like this. I like that trend.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
start that one.
Where's Winston? Winston.
Yeah. Jerry says you guys were right about those are some mighty cheeks.
Yeah, muscular.
And Cheryl, who makes the Foreman's elbows up Canadian pies,
Okay.
Yes.
wrote, I think you're still cute, signed an old cougar.
Oh.
Well, that's
P.S.
nice, Forman.
P.S. Your dad looks like Engelbert Humperdinck.
Oh, does he? I don't know what Engelbert Humperdinck looks
I
like.
don't know.
I'm
What,
gonna-
yeah.
You shouldn't know who Engelbert Humperdinck even
No.
is.
No.
He's a Brit.
But
Oh, he kind of does. Yeah.
there was
Young
commentary.
Engelbert.
There was commentary
Yeah.
back
I
in
think
the day.
Engelbert now. I don't think Forman ever looked like.
He's
Foreman's-
still alive. He's 89.
Yeah, I don't think he looks like.
A
No.
young
At least-
one with the eyebrows. Yeah.
There was commentary back in the day of how we were the Bean family because he resembled more like Mr. Bean than
Really?
Engelbert.
No, here's like an old
I've
one
always
of
felt
Engel.
for him
I
he had a
think
little Mr. Bean
No,
in
my
you.
father, not me.
Yeah, well, you've got a little Mr. Bean in you. It's your father.
He's a handsome man, Foreman.
Rowan
Your
Atkinson.
Your dad and Engelbert Humperdinck and
Okay.
yeah, I thought.
I believe we are
Anyway.
now officially done.
Are we? Yes. Trudy had some messages.
Oh, okay. What did Trudy say?
Trudy's got, yeah. Trudy sent us a lot of messages. I'm gonna try and sum these up, Trudy. Okay, because this is a
Or you
lot.
get to some of them, and maybe we'll save a few for the next time. Maybe.
Why did Trudy send us so many messages?
She was replying to a lot of different things. Okay.
Oh.
She says, did we read this one? Congrats on Rachel on joining the hockey league. I love your mindset and sticking with it. I don't really know how to skate, so a couple years ago I joined a learn to skate program that was open to adults, but I was there with toddlers and trainers half my age. Either way, I did learn some things and I'm glad I did it. I would love if we had to learn to play hockey in Windsor for women. She's from Windsor. I'll look into
okay.
that.
That's nice.
Yeah. She says, OMG, the towel warmer for hot tub towels. Your towel warmer, Dave.
Yeah, sure.
That's our biggest complaint for the hot tub. Thanks for that idea. I'm going to have to look into getting that as a gift for
I'm
my
telling
husband.
you,
There you
that's
go,
something-
Foreman. That's a good Mother's Day gift, a towel warmer.
Too late. He's got pots and pans.
Okay.
Yes.
She also says, and you guys will love this one, I have started shaming people about the keg ever since listening to this podcast. Because I agree with Dave and Foreman. So next time any of you are in Windsor, please check out Coma, Koma, Kitchen of Michael Anthony.
There you
I
go.
guess that's what it stands
Well,
for.
try
It's the
something.
same price, twice the portion size, and homemade.
Yes, try something local. Stop going to the
Coma,
keg.
she says.
Coma
if you're in
Restaurant,
Windsor.
fine dining and drinking in Windsor, Ontario.
There you go.
There you go.
What does Coma is an acronym though? What does that stand for?
Kitchen of Michael Anthony.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what she says.
I see. Yes.
Yeah.
I want guests of Coma to feel like they are at my home as friends, enjoying good food and great company because that's exactly how we see it.
Sure. I wish I'd known that before I went to Windsor. I would have gone.
Yes,
Right.
I wish I had an opportunity to try it without having to pay.
Yeah. Oh, nice try, Forman.
They're in Windsor, Forman.
Forman.
Yes, I'm aware. Windsor, Ontario. 3090 Dougal Ave in Windsor, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Do you know where I can actually take you there? I know where that is.
Well, you
Yes.
lived there, yes. You
It's
lived
The
there
one
for a long
that's
time.
the modern restaurant with a prominent glass door and bright red chairs offering
Oh.
a cheerful and engaging dining experience.
Forman,
Oh, it sounds lovely.
are you planning a trip to Windsor?
To the cozy restaurant adorned with red walls and a table set with red chairs offering a lively and inviting ambiance at Coma Restaurant? Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps.
I'm
if,
sold.
if they'll have me.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure they will. Your money's good there.
Not supposed to be.